Okay. Boop. Yes, coffee melt is alcohol, but it's got honey, and honey is a big factor in sore throats. Or it's not really a sore throat, it's just I'm losing my voice. But hey, all fun and games. I'm enjoying. I mean, I'm not enjoying losing my voice, but so there is a big update that happened apparently today. I didn't read into the patch notes because I don't want to get spoiled because I still haven't played this game. That looks a lot clearer though. Wow, actually, yeah, this looks a lot clearer. You know, I'll take it. I will take it. Water, yeah, my water's down there. Mostly balancing skills and such. Ah, okay.
Let us raise our cups at Vater, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
Why do you call me Ed Vetter?
This is the name given on Fenris to a pack father, a commander or captain. An Ed Vater answers to a Jarl, the commander of a great company. Since you are the one who commands your crew, and I follow you at present, I am granting you the honored title of Ed Vater.
I could never presume to give orders until one of the Emperor's angels. You should be in command.
It is true that I am capable of commanding you and your people. But as a warrior of the All-Father, it is too easy for me to forget the limits of ordinary people.
How are you planning on getting out of here?
I have had a few thoughts on that score. But don't try to pry them out of me. When the time comes, I will share them with you.
Oh no, I meant to do a save, but I accidentally clicked the load. Darn. Whoops. No, I didn't mean to save. No, I didn't mean to save, scum. No, not at all. No, chat, not at all.
Let us... This...
Those are three very inconveniently timed misclicks. I know, right? I did. Oh no, I did it again. Shucks, chat. Achoo. Whoops. I did some more very inconveniently timed misclicks. I can use my number pad. Oh, that's awesome. I wasn't able to be. Looks like the coffee. Looks like the Viking coffee did more than soothe your throat. No, not at all. Okay, no, this is awesome. I have not been able to use my number pad, period, this entire time I've been playing this game. Like, oh my god, I'm happy. Oh, that makes sense. Like, that should make things so much easier. Though I should probably quiet down just a little bit. Anyways.
Let us raise our cups at Vater. The
Hey! It succeeded! Despite his worthy attempt to play the fool, the Space Wolf cannot deceive you. Ulfar does not fully trust you and is carefully observing your reaction. Ah. So who's with me in Act 3? Pascal, Cassia, Abelard, Argenta, and Irlet. And now, Ulfar. No, Ulfar. Well, we have yet to get Cassia, but we need to go through like the whole arena thing one more time, I believe. Why do you devour your enemies?
Why do you think?
We can do that, right, chat? We can pass a 0%, right? We passed a 10. We can do that, right? I actually do know why they're correct. Oh, wait, hold on. First, those of you who understand the lore, correct me if I'm wrong. Space Marines are able to essentially kind of gain memories from eating their foes or something along those sorts. Correct? Anyways, cast a suspicious look at Ulfar. I have some fairly grisly ideas.
What are you suggesting? Do you think that being a prisoner has corrupted me and sown within me a foul yearning for flesh? Do not provoke the wolf. Do you know of the implant called the Omophagia? It is one of the blessings the All-Father granted to his Astartes. Nerve nodes that connect the stomach walls and the spinal cord allow me to absorb information from the genetic code of the flesh I consume. I have slain many Xenos and feasted on their flesh. My captors have watched me do it and taken glee in it, while I have been gathering information and planning my escape.
Ah, tell me about your brothers, the Space Wolves.
Not everyone is granted the
Probably
right
my
to
second
ask
favorite
such
Space Marine faction.
questions. But you, I shall allow it. What do you want to know about the Astartes from the glorious Fenris?
Who are the Space Wolves?
Vilka Fenrica. That is our name in the old tongue of our world. We are the fiercest of the All-Father's warriors, his executioners, his retribution.
Never mind. I lied about the number pad working. I clicked enter in the loading screen and it worked, so you would have expected it to work, right? Whatever.
Our fearless Wolf King is Leman Russ, son of the All-Father. Our world is Fenris, and our home the Fang, which rises from the world's spine into orbit. We are the thunder in the bloody storm of battle that calls to us. That is who we are.
Glory to the wolves of Fenris. Smiling in satisfaction, the wolf graces you with an magnanimous nod. But yeah, my favorite Space Marine faction is actually Blood. Oh, it's a tie between Blood Angels and Salamanders.
But There is more to our spirit than grim destruction alone. In the Hall of Heroes, we hold feasts the likes of which you will see nowhere else. To thundering laughter, we raise our horns, tell our sagas, and honor our glorious fallen. Though the body of an Astartes is built to be immune to the effects of drink, we invented a way around this taboo. The mead we brew can overcome even our blood. It makes us drunk, and makes our feasts jovial occasions. Mead. You can brew it nowhere else but on good old Fenris. No other world is home to such poisonous plants.
Who are the Blood Angels and the other one you mentioned? Blood Angels, essentially, they are they are the sons of Sanguinius, who is no more, unfortunately, because he died to the hands of the firstborn of the sons of the Emperor, Horus. And nobody was happy about it. Not even the followers of Horus. But they essentially are blood drinkers. Whenever they have this crazy blood surge that whenever it happens, every enemy is basically Horus, and they go crazy with rage. And then there's the salamanders, born on as the sons of Vulcan, born on Vulcanar or something like that. Basically, they have sounds lovely. I mean, Sanguinius was actually the most popular Primarch. He wasn't Daddy's favorite, but he was the populace's favorite. Everybody loved him. And then there's Vulcan, born on an ashen planet where every single then there's the salamanders, sons of Vulcan. Another Primarch. They essentially have green armor. Well, Blood Angels basically have red and gold. Salamanders are green and black. And they're all about fire. Fire in vehicles. But they are essentially the nicest of the Space Marines. They believe in the populace being the more substantial. They prioritize the people over objectives, and then they essentially sacrifice themselves for it. Yeah. Nuts. Yep. Anyways, Mead, essentially a Space Wolves version of me. Fenris, what is it like?
Fenris is home. A harsh land of harsh winters and harsh people. When comes the Hellwinter, a fearsome season of frosts, the merciless world sea freezes, and great white bears, snow wyrms, and ice trolls go on the hunt. Then the murderous frost retreats, and boats of harpooners sail out to ply their craft, capturing sea snakes and krakens.
Wow. Seems very un-Imperium. A little bit, yeah, but I gave you like a very simplified version. Like that's nowhere a version of the salamanders and the Blood Angels. Like those are very simplified. Like I am nowhere near telling of them. That's just a very simplified subjective outlook at them. Though that seems very un-Imperialistic, they still have their, like, they'll still do things that are not very nice, but yet they're the nicest Space Marines. Anyways.
And then comes the season of fire. Volcanoes awaken. Waves wash over whole islands, and only the land of Asaheim offers salvation to those whose blood and grit win them the right to live upon it. Clan fights clan, crows circle over battlefields, and wolf howls rise up to the sky. That is my beloved home. There is no place in the universe like it. Tell me, Edfator, what is the most fearsome foe on Fenris?
I have no idea. Yeah, that's possible, right, chat? Treachery.
An answer carried on the wings of the Raven of Wisdom. We know much of the terror of betrayal. Know now the name of the most terrible of all traitors.
Arif, hello, how's it going? From YouTube. Your character's in-score leaves much to be desired. Hey. Oh, it doesn't actually tell me. Well, anyways.
The curse of the Wolfen is the most fearsome and most terrible foe on Fenris. In the heart of every brother, there lives a dark beast, bloody
You're not wrong,
and
Bill.
forever ravenous. He hungers to kill, not for glory or duty, or his battle brothers, but solely for the sake of killing. For he who falls to that dark beast, there is no joy or thrill in slaughter. There is but dull rancor.
In icons of us, in icons I've seen, Astartes look much less wild.
Our gene seed is unique. Lehman Russ blessed us with the Canis Helix, a genetic gift that heightens our senses, making them sharper than those of brothers from other chapters. The Canis Helix kindles a bloodthirst in our hearts and changes our appearance to resemble the lethal wolves of Fenris.
For a Space Marine chapter, you are far from orthodox.
The wolves do not take orders from outsiders. We keep the old ways, not the Codex Astartes. We fight in packs, and we are trained and healed by our wise rune and wolf priests. We do not find honor in adorning ourselves in laurels, but instead etch the full names of our fallen kin as a promise of vengeance, and draw strength from that promise.
Oh, wow. Oh, what do you believe in?
We believe in the great wolves, in the deadly Blackmane and fierce Drakan the Thunderwolf, in redoubtable Hagar the Mountain Wolf, and in the Bloodied Hunter. In the wolf that stalks between stars, who follows us wherever we may go. And in the uncanny two-headed Morkai, guard of the realm of the dead. Only the great wolves show us their favor. The others are more malign, but each teaches us a lesson. For that, we praise and honor them.
So I sent out a text message to figure out what's going on. And I was wondering why I wasn't getting any texts. Because normally my group's all being like, yeah, like texting. Oh, after a message, it's like, yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, we can't play this weekend. It's like, okay. All right, or we can't play on the board. It's like, I'm like, What's going on? I'm not getting any text. So I checked my phone. There was definitely text. However, my phone was still open the entire time. And apparently, I didn't click off my phone. And my new app decided to press record. And so it was apparently recording for 20 minutes. My phone was literally recording everything that was going on for 20 minutes. And I almost clicked OK, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I was recording. At first I thought somebody sent a voiced a recording, whatever. And then I looked like, no, that's me. 20 minutes of dialogue and lore dumps. Right? I almost clicked send. I was like, wait a minute. No. Click X. Get out of that. That's not me. What? How? Apparently, if you don't close this thing, the leather will still click a button. You learn something new with your stuff all the time. This is a brand new wallet. This is a brand new thing to me. So it's a wallet and a case. It's a wallet and a case put together. Whoop. I actually like it. Dangerous flap. It's a very dangerous flap. Anyways, does that mean you do not believe in the immortal emperor of humanity as a god?
The All-Father is not a god. He is the best of all humans. Our perfect forebear. His blood flowed through the veins of Leman Russ, and Russ's blood flows in me. Does that make me a god? My respect for him has no end, and I am ready to die for him. But what place does faith have here? Is the All-Father like the massive iron wolf, whose every tuft of fur forms a mountain on the surface of Fenris?
You know, that explains a lot. I did always wonder what, I always did wonder if the Space Marine factions, the loyal Space Marine factions actually believed the Emperor to be a god. No, apparently not. Anyways.
Or is he as enormous as the Sun Wolf, which rises to hunt every morning and fills our world with light? The All-Father is not a god, but the highest of humanity. Ordinary humans struggle to grasp this. But we, his warriors and offspring, remember the truth.
So my Warhammer lore is beyond lacking, but doesn't the Emperor have some Goku level power? Yeah, he's the most powerful human psyker in existence. However, with all the whole Horus Heresy thing, he's basically a rotting corpse on top of the Golden Throne. Also, hello! Maximiliano Santos. Hello, the Black Templars believe the Emperor is a god. Oh, does he? Oh, interesting. It varies chapter to chapter. Oh, okay. Thank you for the correction. I wasn't entirely sure. Thank you, Santos. How are you today? Welcome, YouTube chatter. Well, wow. A different faith, but same old idiocy. I also believe the Emperor is a man and not a god.
It makes his deeds all the more glorious. Battling gods is child's play when you yourself are a god. But if you are a man, now that is the stuff that sagas are made of.
And if I remember correctly, though, Santos, if you can correct me on this, the Emperor didn't want to be worshipped as a god. Is that correct? Chat who do know the Lord. The Emperor did not originally want to be, or as a matter of fact, ever wanted to be worshipped as a god. Correct me on that. What else do your wise priests do?
Lacan the Ruined Wolf once shared the mysteries of the healing potions and the secrets of magic sagas.
Exactly.
He
Okay.
taught them
Okay.
to see the past and future in throne runes, to call down storms, and to carve powerful talismans.
Iconic. By the way, this is my character Dogmatic, Iconoclast or Heretic. It is icon. We are Iconoclast. I mean, 5% isn't that hard to get, is it, chat? Yeah, no. You sense not the slightest power emanating from the charms Ulfar swear. Oh. You spoke of full names that give you strength. What is your name in that case?
Ulfar Redmane. That is what my brothers call me.
Understand. I understand.
Do you? And there I was, about to round off my story with a short 400-verse saga about the gifts of Lacan the Ruined Wolf.
My curiosity has been sated.
Should what I told you reach other ears, I shall take your tongue.
I really am on a roll, aren't I? Hey, I mean, my stats are in my stats are in talking, not in thinking. Okay. Anyways, how'd you end up here?
What do you want to know? What brought the Space Wolves to the Expanse? Or how I ended up in the non-human's Dark City?
How'd you come to the Expanse?
An Inquisitor by the name of Calcazar put out a call for aid.
Hey, we're
My
working with it.
Wolf Lord did not refuse him, and had 2 packs deployed to the Expanse. We never trusted this ally, but a blood debt for a service rendered in the past forced our hand.
Oops, sorry. Hey, we rolled a 4%. We could have gotten that last check if I had the be able to reload. Oh, wow. I am really on a roll, chat. Anyways, what debt do you owe the Inquisitor?
He saved our brother who had lost the pack and was unable to look after himself or the chapter's honor. Calcazar returned our brother to Fenris and kept secret the misfortune that had befallen him. The Jarl knew that the Inquisitor's actions were driven by opportunism and the desire to have us mighty warriors in his debt. But honor forced him to be hospitable to the stranger and swear an oath of friendship.
I'm gonna be right back, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and start the kettle so I can have so I can get some tea ready. So I will be right. Oh wait, what tea do I have? Ah, crap. It needs to be green tea, not black tea. Balls. Might end up getting another cup of this here shortly. What did the Space Wolves not trust the Lord Inquisitor?
The Inquisition. Pah! Rats scurrying around the All-Father's house and ruling it in the Master's absence. Cowards they are. The last into battle, but the first on any war council. We saw what they were worth in the months of shame.
Hey, I succeeded. What was that? Good God. Because the Inquisition forced a war between the Wolves and the Grey Knights. Oh. Anyways, you know the story after the First War of the Armageddon, in which the Space Wolves and the forces of Armageddon fought off the terrifying incursion of the archenemy. The Inquisition ordered that the heinous event be covered up and the planet's mortal defenders be thrown into labor camps and sterilized. Ah. The Wolves defended their erstwhile comrades and evacuated many people to Fenris. The confrontation ended in a bloody massacre of the courts. The Inquisition have not appeared in Fenris' system ever since. Oh. Interesting. I have also met Xavier Calcazar. No. Ooh, no. I do not trust Calcazar. He is suspicious.
We also decided to be cautious. His words flowed like honey, and he seemed an honorable man. But lies always look like truth, don't they? That arrogant chief thought he could give us orders. But we wolves have always followed our own instincts and hunted in our own way. I wager that boiled his blood.
What do you know of his plans and objectives?
In warm furs, the old man does shroud his body. In cloaks of secrets woven, shrouds the sly man his plans. To know his dire purpose, swallow not the words of poison, but his gristle.
Yeah. How'd you end up in a captive?
We had gone on a raid for Xenos prisoners and fell into a trap. We had no war machines to support us, and some of our squad were wounded. So we were forced to retreat. I ordered my battle brothers to leave, but I remained behind to meet our guests. I do not know how many of the feeble wretches I slew, but I would have killed even more had their towering piles of bodies not hindered me in combat.
Oh boy. That kind of reminds me of a scene from the third book of the Aragon series. Which one was it? I think it was Brisingr. Yes, Brisingr. Yeah, Brisingr, because it was Aragon, Eldest, Brisingr. Yep, Brisingr. Slight spoilers, by the way, if you haven't read the books. But apparently, a character in the book ended up fighting in a battle in the middle of town against the soldiers of the Empire. And dude basically slew almost 200 soldiers himself. And left a mound of bodies. And he was human. With no magical protections, except for like from bolts because of his sorcerer. But yeah, dude just slew nigh on 200 soldiers. And the bodies piled up almost to the house, basically almost to the house roofs. One of my favorite scenes in the entire Aragon series. Anyways, great series. I actually really liked it.
They wounded me and captured me. They froze the joints in my armor. When they dragged me to their ship, 2 of my battle brothers descended up the Xenos and tried to free me. An insane plan, but it almost succeeded. Almost. And so there were 3 of us taken captive. And then there were 2. And then I was alone once again.
Your fallen brothers, who were they?
Their saga is one I will not sing to you. You have spilled no blood with them, nor shared with them meat unmilled. Their spirits might be outraged if they knew I had sung of their deeds to a stranger.
What happened to them?
They fell with honor.
I'm sorry they died.
Yes, so am I.
Tell me about your time in Conrad.
These are dark days you are asking about, Edgefatter. Let my keen-edged friend be a witness to the ferocity of my words. I was given to Tarvantius for his amusement in the arenas of Camorra. Astartes are a rarity, and he sent me out there to kill gladiators. Living as an inglorious butcher and a Xenos' puppet, I hated it constantly, every moment. I had to take care of my mind before it was twisted to the seven hells. Every morning I made entreaties to the Allfather, and every night I appealed to Russ. I trained my body, read the litanies, and in the darkest moments I recited my own saga. I recalled every battle, every wound, every brother. And that is how I survived. This was a bleak saga, Edgefatter.
Ooh. And you mind answering a few questions about yourself?
Instinct bids me to remain silent. Such knowledge is not to be shared with just anyone. Only those who possess my complete trust. What do you want to know? These are dark. This... Fenris...
May these instructions protect the machine spirits that serve me from the blasphemies of corrupted technology.
How are you feeling after all the punishment that your body has taken?
Functional parameters restored to suboptimal levels. In token of mourning for the loss of true flesh, the pain receptor blocking systems have been disabled. Algetic simulation engaged in integral catharsis mode.
You ever regret turning down the opportunity to comprehend xenotech through your own flesh and blood?
This statement is false. The adjacency of xeno-augmetics to the sacred metal of the machine god and their interaction with it resulted in algorithmic paradoxes and the blasphemous consequences thereof. The Omnissiah purifies and protects.
Praise the Omnissiah. Any valuable thoughts on how we can get out of here?
Strategic recommendation. Analysis has shown that the non-human community is racked by strife. Exploiting the Xenos' mutual differences can result in temporary alliances that will provide the technological means of returning the unit von Valancius to real space.
Anyway, so off to bed. Have fun. All good, Lady Butterfly. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you tomorrow for the start of our Battle Sisters building. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Also, I did get confirmation, chat. We will be streaming on the 4th. That means... I'll try to fix this real quick. if that works. We will be continuing our build on our Tyranid, our Warhammer model building. Or if we're done by then, which I don't think we will be. Yeah, I don't think we will be. Our terrain building. So essentially, we got a lot of building to do. Anyways, how's it feel to be in Kamra? It's a rare opportunity.
This place is calling out to the Omnissiah for an act of purifying and gracious xenocide. The spatial disharmony observed here points to its anathematic nature. That being said, complete extermination is not advised. Those in possession of technological knowledge should be rounded up and subjected to interrogation and vivisection prior to disposal.
One thing though, do you want to attain every plus as many companions as possible? Yes. Every companion as possible. And if I recall, I think there's only one more companion I need to attain. Just one more, maybe.
Reverse analysis is showing the act of sabotage to have been predictable. The directives for interacting with Xena races warn about non-humans' proclivity for breaching contracts. The data concerning the unreliability of the unit Iliet has been archived.
Don't lose your morale. We're going to make it.
May the filters of knowledge bestowed upon us by the machine god protect
There's
us from the
4 more.
temptations and horrors of blasphemous revelations.
Oh.
May your late
Oh. Then don't spoil them for me. I know one of them is Morza, Morza or something like that.
Lord Captain, I serve at your pleasure.
How are you feeling?
I am fit and well, Lord Captain. All that remains is for us to get out of this hellhole alive, return to our vessel, and then my answer to your question will be magnificent.
Was unsure how... know how him at least. Yeah, I think... Owlcat Games spoiled that for us. But anyways, was unsure how to point to him as a commanding without spoilers. Yeah. I think Owlcat actually spoiled him with their hey, here's your companions, or at least like most of the companions. You haven't seen your departed wife again?
I have not seen her, Lord Captain. But there are times when I think I hear her laughing in the distance. Or...
But as you can
Or
tell,
is
there's
it
like
hands
3 others I
touching
don't
me?
know about.
as she used to do, to distract me from my sorrowful ruminations. But I know the difference between reality
All
and
good,
fantasy.
all good, all good. Thank you.
Now I fear I shall simply have to learn to live with this ghost that appears only to me, with this vision of the past.
Well, again, the 3 others require level 4 in conviction. Yes, awesome. Thank you. 1 for each conviction. Anyways, any thoughts on how we might get out of here?
I am sorry to say I do not. If we had our ship and crew at our disposal, we could be safely within its walls, conduct reconnaissance of this place, and in the end, meet our deaths in battle
Have
against
fun,
the
Lady
Xenos,
Butterfly.
as befits true servants of the God Emperor. However, we are deprived of our usual resources. Now we can only rely on our weapons and our wits.
I mean, that's never stopped us before.
Perhaps the Emperor's angel might share something of what he has learned during his captivity within these walls. Discover what is on his mind, but try not to anger him. Ulfar's temper is ferocious indeed.
Do you know anything about this place?
No, Lord Captain. And trust me, I hope to remain in this state of blissful ignorance until my dying day. Just knowing that this abyss exists at all is
My
enough
character
to
has
poison my
decent
mind.
wits. It's just not amazing, like most people build their characters to have.
It is possible. The Xenos Erliot could tell you something about this place. After all, she is in some way related to its denizens, and she is responsible for the fact that we are here at all.
Anyways, time to go save Scum here. Because, you know, I'm a filthy save scummer. Oh. I succeeded. No save scumming required. Whoops. Oh yeah, Argenta's like way over there. But we're actually gonna talk to Earlet.
You came back from the dark, Elentark? Unharmed. So says a butterfly struggling in the dark city's web. I will be close, Elentark, and I will support you in the coming trials, if you choose to let me.
Oh. Interesting. Somebody's beginning to like us. Yeah. Get ourselves some Xeno booty. I mean, Xeno friendship.
Rogue trader. Being reunited with the Emperor's Chosen is a balm to my soul.
Have you managed to learn anything about this place?
I have made no attempt to do so. What need do I have to know of the depravity of the enemies of humanity, when all I want is to burn it all in pure, raging flame? I already know all I need to. This place is evil, but there are servants of the Emperor here worthy of salvation.
We need to find a way out of here.
We do. And I swear to fight for that end. And not to lose hope, even when deceit, corruption, and treachery surround us on all sides. May Terra's light be with you, Rogue Trader.
All right, let's go. Oh, right. I actually need to do like find a build to do Wolfheart as. Not Wolfheart, Wolfheart. Yeah, you all know.
Always keep your eye on the price.
All right, let's double check our equipment real quick. Primarily this. Whenever an ally under the effect of the wearer's voice of command ability makes an attack during an extra turn, this attack deals an additional 3 times. Wow. Plus 9. 3 times 9, that's 36. No. 18. 27. 27% damage. Plus 10 bonus to willpower and plus 50% damage to psychic and navigator powered, but inflicts. I'll take that. So just a plus 3, huh? So plus, so a 6% armor. So plus 3, so yeah, not much difference. I'll take it though. That's not bad. Eldari equipment. Ooh. That's possibly for you. Or the wearer's successful single attacks inflict stunned on the target for 1 round at the. Actually, I better take a look at what stun does. Their actions and abilities are severely limited while stunned. A character cannot parry, dodge, or make attacks of opportunity. Enemies also receive bonuses to hitting stunned targets. That's pretty darn good. Well, anyways, what else we got? Eldari, dogmatic. You're not dogmatic, huh? Oh. No, whatever. Oh, must not have features. Okay. That will more than likely be a Cassia skill once we get it back. Plus 15 bonus to awareness. That's actually pretty good. Plus 3% chance. You know what? That might actually be really good. Whenever the wearer and allies in a 2-cell radius gain a momentum, they also gain an equal amount of temporary wounds. Oh, wait, that... Isn't Abler wearing that? Oh, no. What he's wearing is currently a lot better. Alright, nobody's able to wear that unless you're, Jay. No, not Jay. Maybe Jay. What was her name? Our unsanctioned psyker. Alright. I think that's good now. Weapons, I don't think there's anything really else to accomplish with, so let's do this. Boop. All right. This is going to be another big fight, chat. Let's do this. I'm not going to read all that. And he instantly died.
Your kind has no right to exist.
You'll suffer exquisitely.
In combat, you can significantly increase the animation speed of your enemies and allies. To do so, hold the assigned key space by default. In the settings, you can enable this option to speed up animations automatically or... Oh. You know what? Let's do that. Oh, it's already like at max. Okay. Alright, so...
Request approved. My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
That...
Request approved.
Alright. So, these guys I'm not really worried about. It's actually him I'm worried about. So, we're going to go ahead and expose weakness on him. Or actually, hold on. First, we will aim for an opening.
If I must.
We will then expose weakness.
This tedium is beneath me.
I will then analyze. This does, not sure. And then, boom.
I am not your Xenos pet, Mon. Fortune favors the swift.
That was a critical hit? Wow, that did not do a darn thing against him.
If it serves your cause.
That. Do this. Along with this.
See how the wolf succeeds.
And then trigger this. Fire at him with this. Nice critical hit. That puts us up to 5 versatility. Means next round, after I do a single shot, I'll be able to do this and not have any issues. And that's it for his turn. Oh, how rude.
When Fenris is in battle, who shall bleed?
Oh, these snipers are already a pain in the arse.
I'll do it.
Abelard, this is probably gonna hurt. More than likely.
Doubt is for the weak.
But not by much.
Who, if not me?
All right, let's start by voice. You serving her, Argenta, and then we will go ahead and voice of command
It's
her.
as good as done.
She's at 4 stacks of versatility. I think I'll go ahead and give her. Bring it
I'll
down.
see to it personally.
This way she can. Oh, she needs 2. Lord. Okay, so if I do this and then do a single shot, that's only put me up to 5. And then that will be pointless. If that's the case,
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Let me educate you on the art of
Nice.
pain.
killed him. He's knocked down. He's still got a little of stuff to do. He's still got tactical advantage. He's below half health, so I'll go ahead and actually...
I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to
Oh
come.
wow, really? That was it? Ooh.
Who if not me?
Momentum.
Let's see. Who would I give it to, though? Would I... Yeah, I think I would actually just give it to her.
Accept your lot.
Now, if I bring her here... Aha. Still a slight chance to hit Abelard. However, what if we bring her here? Still a slight chance to hit Abelard. Abelard, I am so sorry. This is probably going to hurt you. Oh, hey, there we go.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Nice. And that puts me up to 6, giving me a free action to this. Wait, no, it should only have... Oh.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, wow. Okay, that was one of their nerfs. They turned it from... Will cost 0. The cost of this ability is reduced by -1 for every 4 stacks. Minimum 1. Uh-oh. Hold on.
I'll do it.
I missed all of that.
Doubt is for the weak.
What the hell's going on here?
Faith without deeds is worthless. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. I'll do it.
I will tear your heart out for this.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands.
A word for a fleshcrafter.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deed.
All right, Abelard. Ooh. I was pretty rough with you, and I apologize about that.
I will do my duty.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a bug there, because I think she was actually supposed to get that one attack for free, which was slightly confusing.
At your beck and call.
Running binaric override. My vow is to serve. The only desire condemns you.
What a pleasure.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Nice. Right, so he's down. Oh, I probably could have killed him, but whatever. Nice.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Nice.
If I must. I am not your Xenos. I understand your intent.
Let me.
Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon anyways.
I will not. If it serves your cause.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Alrighty then. Was this controlled shot? They are about to open fire. Oh.
Cubs play.
Oh, that wasn't a. Oh. Well then. Whoops.
So it shall be. None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. See how the wolf succeeds. So it shall be. Predator does not become prey!
Well then. Oh.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
She got a bug going on here? Not sure what's going on, but okay. Whatever.
Guided by faith.
Nice. Only one. Just him, huh?
I'll do it.
I'm not sure what's going on, but I think...
Doubt is for the weak.
Here's my perfect moment.
Ah, couldn't do anything. Wait, nobody could reach him with any form of shots? The hell? I thought we... What? Okay, that does not make any sense.
I am not your Xenos pet, Maul. Are you moving? No more.
Your former captives, you have a chance to rectify the mistake that made you forfeit your Archon's favor. I doubt Irimis will change her mind, and Sinistoria will surely not want to give up her new plaything. Azrael glances at the witches, his eyes brimming with a sea of powerless rage. A moment later, he looks at you, his expression changed slightly, one eyebrow arcing as if he is trying to make some agonizing decision. Look Marazai in the eye. My offer still stands. Would you consider switching sides? Elentark Earlet chokes, unable to continue. Trollballs, you're not joking. Welcome to our fraternity of the perplexed, my lord Ulfbart. Get used to it. The rogue trader never fails to astonish. Foolish monkey, the former Dracon of the Reaving Temp is the property of the cult, and only the succubi have the right. The tormented expression in Marzar's eyes vanish to be replaced with the malevolent resolve you have come to know. Your offer is accepted, monkey. What did you say? You arrogant wretch!
I will wipe your disgusting presence out of existence.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Ulfar and Earless aren't going to be happy, but you know what? Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do this. As before, I think we're actually going to put... Well, Argenta's like... Okay, you and... Okay, so two of these people over here are first. I think I'll want to put Argenta maybe like right here so she can hit these units. These two are going to start walking their way this way, so that means I'll put Abelard. I'll actually put Abelard here and Ulfark right here. So actually, Abelard, I'll actually put you right here. Right, you know what? No. Right here. They'll probably end up like right here. So, you know, all right, there's good. A little bit closer. Argenta, my girl. I'm gonna start you off here. Airlet there. Pascal there. Z. And then start. We're getting a quick save here, so make sure things are perfectly fine. All right.
Request approved. Running binary override.
Up there. What does this do?
Request approved.
Awkward, but I can't really do that there, but whatever.
My vow is to serve.
And then we'll go ahead and joint analysis. I love it. Even Abelard was just like, yeah, Abelard himself was also just like, yep, welcome to the team. Oh boy, I am glad my voice is actually a little bit better. That's good for the time being. Abelard sighs and comments quietly. Welcome to our fraternity of the perplexed, my lord Ulfard. Get used to it. The rogue trader never fails to astonish. Yep, this is great. Okay, we then want to go ahead and we'll analyze who's the most probably. No, you know what? Yeah, you.
Knows all, comprehends all.
And then we'll expose weakness on. Wait, no.
death is approaching.
Oh wow, he's actually closer than I expected.
Skytia, my Keramite hide is strong!
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Next attack this turn will cost 0 AP. Will not count toward the attack limit. The minimum for this, the cost of this ability is reduced by -1 for every 4 stacks. Minimum AP 1. The minimum for this should be 1. So this should be free. What the hell is going on? Owlcat, you have a bug. Yeah, Wildfire should be turning this into a 0 AP. Not a 1 AP. Oh, either way. Ooh, wait, hold on. Boop.
I'll do it.
Let me educate you on the art of pain. Your suffering will sustain me. I'll make you howl.
You bite like a pop!
All right.
If it serves your cause. If I must. If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath me. Ancestors guide me!
You call this a strike?
Nice crit.
I understand your intent. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
Stroke of luck.
If it serves your cause.
Oblivion approaches. You've unleashed my fury.
It's as good as done. On it.
Go ahead and voice command her. Hey, Mouth! How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah. There we go, that felt good. How's it going, buddy? Ready for Saturday? Or are you just ready for some Warhammer building entirely? Alright, yeah, I was just making some models, hanging out with friends. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. What models were you making this time around? Okay, alright, so let's do again. The master makes marks enemy. The enemy is killed by one of the master allies before the beginning of the master technology next turn. That ally gains plus so 10 plus 2 times allies resolve momentum. Oh wow. And yeah, excited for Saturday. So am I. I'm ready to actually get my official first game in. Or first proper game in, I should say. Also, reinstalling Darktide. I have yet to. I have not played Darktide. I probably should at some point, but we'll see how things go. Anyways. Boop. Anyways, Owlcat, you have a bug here. And it's annoying me.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Nice.
I am his will made manifest. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
My blood.
Doubt is for the weak.
You will pay for this in blood.
I'll do it.
Oh, something.
It's why I was chosen.
Oh, Mal. Hey, are you okay with possibly popping on early to help me out, figure things out for Tabletop Simulator on Saturday? So that way I can. Awesome. We'll probably pop on maybe 7:30, 7 o'clock. So that way I can get adjusted to it. Be like, okay, this is how this works.
I'll see to it personally. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Momentum.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Wolves!
She is here.
Hello. Are you ready for a beating?
None can do that!
Oh, that didn't increase that? Oh, well, anyways.
Cubs play!
Yeah, that's definitely... Okay, that's an Argenta bug, apparently, because that made his attack free, but not Argenta's attack. So that's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Unless what's going on is I'm triggering that effect and then switching the weapon. I'll have... No, it's done that before, while we were still equipped with that very weapon. I'll definitely have to take a look at that.
Wolves reign!
I'll return the pain tenfold.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! So shall it be. Wolves reign! By claw and fang, the foe will be torn asunder! Cubs play! I will carve runes out of your bones! See how the wolf succeeds!
Okay, I don't... Okay, what the hell is going on?
The wolf is on the hunt.
My place is at the fore.
That's a space fall, right? Yes, it is.
It will be done.
You will not withstand my vengeance.
At your beck and call.
That's the parry one, right? Yes.
Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Boop.
Running
Boop.
binary override.
And you said you were playing Blood Wolves? Or Blood wolves. Blood angels? Let's see. Joint. Blood angels, yeah. I will more than, yeah, again, reiterate, I will more than likely actually play Sisters, unless I don't get my codex tomorrow, this week, which I should be getting it tomorrow. Like tomorrow or Friday, because apparently a package was being weird. Tomorrow or Friday. Though I don't have any special Blood Angel units, I just wanted the detachment. Yep, all good, all good, all good. Like, as long, I mean, like, if it's Blood Angel themed, it's good. It's fine. It's just it's a 1K, or it's a 1K battle, so I'm not too concerned about things. Okay, OBS's multi-chat kind of needs to be updated a bit because apparently it's not showing some emos that happens. They want to run death companies because they're mean. All good. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not afraid of dying because if I die, I die. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Like, I'm not there to. I'm there to have fun and play games. Like, I have a list that I'm themed around. My list is actually themed around Army of Faith. That's what I'm doing. Jump pack units with Celestine. That's what I've got. I'll show my list here in a second, actually. Or a list I'm thinking about doing. There was a time where it was supposed to cost points for war gear. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Anyways, I don't think there was much else. Yeah, we'll just go ahead. Argenta. Okay, girl. So you can run 10 guys with jump packs and power swords and lethal hits and rerolls to hit. Oh. With +2 strength and +1 attack from the detachment. Oh, wow. Jesus. That's, yeah, that's gonna hit hard. That's gonna hit really hard.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Strike is a prayer.
So, this just kills things. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, I need to lift this up just a bit. Boop. Ow. Just some good old chainsword acron. Okay. All right. My list. This is essentially the list, kind of what I'm getting from my army, essentially from both the box and the and the combat patrol, and some orders, some stuff I'm getting from Frontline Gaming that I've ordered. But it's essentially a Celestine with Celestine attached to a unit of Zephyrim, a jump pack Canoness with the power sword. I think. I don't know if I don't think this is correct though. Her power sword stats are correct. I'll have to look at the codex for this because I don't think that's correct. Hitting on 4s doesn't sound right. But anyways, jump pack Canoness with a Blade Ascent Eleanor enhancement attached to a second unit of Zephyrim. Palatine attached to Sacrosanct with Spirit of Faith and Anointed Halberds. Then 10 Paladin Sisters, 3 Flagellants, and an Exorcist. Like, unless you have like something I should probably change up, I'm all ears. My list is 10 jump back assault intercessors with the jump back captain, 6 blade guard with a lieutenant, 5 heavy intercessors, 5 terminators, 3 intercessors, and an impulsor. All right. Gonna be fun times. It's going to, this really seems like it's going to be a melee bloodbath. This seems like it's going to be a slobber knocker bloodbath. Anyways, Mazrai shakes the blood off his blades and turns to you. A battle of fury still blazing in his eyes. A moment later, his lips twist into a smile. Now, one can only marvel at the fickle turns of fate, rogue trader. Sometimes we all have to contend with circumstances that make any ally count. Abelard is trying to convince himself. I can't comment on the strength of the sisters list. I'm not too familiar with them. Understandable. The codex is brand new, but apparently, like, their list, their codex is insanely powerful. It's insanely good. Powerful is a strong word. Abelard is trying to convince himself, looking at the Xenos in indignation and dismay. Abelard raises their weapon, uncontained rage flashing at others. I will do what the Elantok did not have the courage to do. Ah, cousin, you have inexplicably managed to earn the forgiveness of the one you betrayed and pushed into Conrad's embrace, and now you intend to go against his will by killing me. Your allotted Assyrian restraint is failing you, much as it has before. Geralt hesitates for a few moments, and shrinks under the mocking gaze of the Drukhari. Wow. Yeah. And so, monkey, Mazrai looks at you with a strange expression. You really are intent on escaping from the chasm, aren't you? Bold ambitions for arena meat. I have no desire to die for the spectators' amusement. I take it neither do you. Never. I will break out of this arena, avoid the cult's executioners, and make Iremers and Nazrakhae pay for every moment of my humiliation. They will take us to the chasm now. Let us talk somewhere quiet. Shrieker's den will do. A turn of the head, a quick glance, a subtle nod, and you take notice of a wordless conversation happening among some of your companions. Yes, we have much to discuss. I will head there now. Do not make me wait. If your points hadn't been nerfed in the data slate as hard as they were, your codex would be better than Index Eldari at release. Yes. However, I do understand. I now, as sad as it is, it's understandable because they're going off of the codex points. So even though there's a lot of red, which most of them did, in fact, actually go up like 15, 30 points, which is a lot. The units do a lot, especially the characters, like the Palatine giving lethal to a lot of the units. So lethal with the Sacrosanct, with the Anointed Halberds giving. So basically, a Palatine attached to Sacrosanct with the Anointed Halberds. That's sustains and lethals to their weapons. That's insane. The jump pack canoness with the power sword attached to a unit of Zephyrim with power swords. Their weapons essentially will get lethal and sustain on a charge. Celestine is just like, I'm gonna res this unit back. sisters have excellent busts. That's exactly why they did it. Granted, a lot of the points may have been over-exaggerated stuff. We'll see how things go. Anyways, Monazari and Drukhari enter the Drakon to the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest. Monazari does not use human weapons and can wear either Drukhari armor or, if he learns the required feature, Eldari armor. Monazari's unique ability deals strength-based damage to Monazari himself and inflicts the bleeding effect on him. While Monazari is bleeding, he gains +3 resolve, and he can also attain other bonuses as his power grows. Okay. Apparently he's going to be a weird unit. Monazari is also an assassin. Assassins have a unique parameter called lethality. Oh, I already know about assassins.
Let us not dawdle.
Drukhari aren't known for being easy to use. Yeah, he's definitely going to be weird. I may or may not use him. We'll see. What is this sudden hurry? The Shrieker's Den, where is that? Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Uh-oh. Time seems to stand still when you enter. Figures cast in shadow huddled against the walls turn to you, everyone except the few standing frozen in the middle of the room with the weapons in hand. Argenta's panting, but her weapon is steadily trained on Monazari. May thy will fortify my hand, may my faith in thee grant me strength. A nimble pest, aren't you? You could have surrendered without a fight. I would have snapped your neck and spared you torment, but you chose to die more painfully. Oh, this is not good. Monazari, whose armor is dented in a few places, lets out a guttural laugh. What are you waiting for? It's about time we finished our little dance. Monazari slightly brandishes his blades, laughing mockingly at his opponent's face. I can continue dancing with you for a long, long time, but I am growing weary of your pathetic attempts. What is going on here? Now, all your lackeys are well trained. As soon as I crossed the threshold of this squalid hole, I was forced to take up arms. The abomination that you have allowed into the ranks of your companions must die. This is his will and my duty, rogue trader. Oh, there I decided to unwind by chasing this string of Xenos across the ceiling. Join me. I did not save Monazari's life so you could take matters into your own hands. Put your weapons away, all of you. I will not oppose you, rogue trader, though my soul may clamor for the destruction of this foul thing, but I will wait for it to give me cause. I will wait eagerly. I am not one to enter the battle. Oh, boy, Argenta's gaze upon you is full of condemnation. Wolfar slams his gauntlet-clad fist against his armor, heaving a sigh of disappointment. I am not one to end the battle while Xenos still stands, but no matter, scrawny inhuman, we will get the chance to finish this another time. Ozrai takes his eyes off the exit and looks at you. The contorted masks of a battle reach slides from his face, and he sheathes his blades. If your lackeys have seen enough of this show, I have some business to discuss with you. Ozrai is casually inspecting his armor for damage, seemingly unperturbed by the attempted reprisal against him.
Monkey... rogue trader. There is something you must do for me.
And what do you need?
The soul of Erimeris, the Archon of the Reaving Tempest. It should belong to me. I do not know where, I do not know how, but that bitch tried to dispatch me without sullying her own hands, and she deserves to lose her life. Her soul will remain in my soul trap. When we at last face each other, and we will face each other, even if I have to gut all of Camorra to do it. And if you're there when it happens, do not even think of trying to deliver the final blow. Only an Aziriesh has the right to take the life of an Aziriesh, and that right is mine.
Why do you hate Erimeris so much? It was your own fault you ended up in the chasm.
It is all somewhat more complicated than you're capable of understanding. Our game of old must come to an end. My first step went awry because of Nazrake's treachery. Now all I must do is finish what I started. Destroy her with my own hands before she destroys me.
What do you want with her soul?
Simply killing her is not enough for me. No, it is too banal. Keeping her imprisoned for all eternity in a cage of misery from which there is no escape. That is a fate more to my liking. Her fury and torment will feed me until her spirit dries up like a fountain of blood spraying from a sliced artery. And also, it might make her resurrection problematic.
Resurrection?
Naive creature. The homunculi of Camorra, including Tavantius, whom Erimeris favors, are able to regenerate our slain kin from small pieces of flesh held in amniotic tubes. Any Drakari you kill on the field of battle can come for you again, albeit at a price, since the homunculus claims a portion of their client's soul as payment for this precautionary measure. Perhaps Erimeris was desperate enough or insane enough to resort to such a contract. Who knows? Having Erimeris' soul in my keeping might make her regrown form, if one appears, defective. She might not remember me or you at all.
Right. Yeah. Elves. Wait, only an Azarius? Are you related?
Erimeris is my sister. What does it matter?
You have a complicated relationship, I see.
Yes. I valued her until she went too far in her attempts to dispose of me. She valued me until I refused to bare my throat for the blade without a word. Our relationship has come to a dead end. Now the tie between us must be severed.
I wouldn't have chose the first one because, yes, a lot of people, most people don't want to kill their own siblings. However, there are definitely people out there who want to kill their siblings because of reasons. Anyways, very well. Should we encounter him at any point, I shall allow you to deal the final blow.
The answer I was expecting. A do not expect to wait long for the confrontation. When my sister learns of what occurred in the arena, she will send assassins or decide to come herself.
Azrai breaks off. All his attention is now focused on a bent plate on his shoulder. A second later, he grips the edge of the plate and, with a strangled groan, tears it off. The piece dislodges with a hiss. Marzai begins to straighten the bent plate with his hands, revealing the surprising strength contained within his lean body. Oh, look at what the plate was covering. You are shocked to find no under armor or clothing. It seems the thin, light armor is attached directly to the Drukhari's pale skin. Roped with veins, you notice 2 pinprick marks surrounded by purplish bruises. Something pierced his flesh here, and that is what kept the armor plate in place.
What are you looking at?
Your armor is held on with hooks that dig into your body.
Correct. Directly into the nerve centers. Direct stimulation of the trigger points, provoking constant, unrelenting pain. Do you know how pleasurable it feels when your suffering rings out in unison with another's? The overwhelming ecstasy when your own agony bleeds into the agony of your enemy. My world is woven from that pleasure.
Yeah. You do you, buddy. Surprising strength. Kabbalite warriors only have strength 3. Really? I know Drukhari aren't that strong, but really? Only strength 3? Oh, yeah. Weird. Oh my god, their splinter rifles also are only strength. What? Wow. But even the melee ones are low strength because they cheat and poison their blades. Ah. I see. Drukhari weapons have anti-infantry built into them usually. Ah. I guess that makes up for their lack of strength, I guess.
I can show you that world. I can teach you if you do as you are told.
Bad touch. Makes it rough to kill mounted units, though. Yeah, it does. But okay. Yeah. Yeah. Two. I will gladly look upon a world in which you know your place. The Drukhari's eyes widen in astonishment. With a hiss, he intercepts your arm, gripping your wrist. Huh? Oh no! Oh no, whatever shall I do? Oh no, I misclicked, chat. Ah, shucks. I guess I'll have to go through that whole thing again. Whoops. But hey, at least maybe I can actually work on looking up my awareness stuff. You have awareness stuff, right? Uh-oh. Awareness up to 50. For context, I think option 3 is the non-hostile one. Oh. Well, we'll see how this goes beforehand. The, you do you, pal. Yeah. 2 is being mean to him, and 4 is decking him. Oh. We'll see. Maybe he liked being wrenched by, gripped into the throat. He is a Drukhari, so let's see.
Monkey, this when we at last, it is all simply naive. Irimaris is my sister. Yes, What are you? Correct. I can show you that world. I can teach you.
Boop. Ah, shucks. Well, I better say, no, I missed. Oh, what have I done? He is a Drukhari. If anyone did this to him, yeah, probably. Yeah. Whoops. I guess I better get back in, chat. Oh, shucks.
Monkey, this when we at last, naive. Irimaris is, yes. I can show you that.
Yay! There we go. Oh, 50. Oh, skill. Oh, okay. And you notice the gleam in his dark eyes and the hint of a smile on his twisted lips. Marza could easily rip your hand from his neck if he wanted to. He's playing along with obvious enjoyment. I knew it! I knew it.
I do. And I will not forget my place, so long as you do not lose your grip. As you have already promised me, Irimaris, I will leave you now. When it is time to kill, let me know.
He did, in fact, enjoy that. Ah. How'd you end up in Kamara? I served on a frigid and the Watchman of the Abyss. I got captured at Jakari, reporting to party. They took me in Kamara and threw me aboard one of the gondolas. Swear to you, I knew not what I was condemning you to. Sister, I'll be honest with you. When I was there, being skewered on spikes like a bug, I cursed your name too more than once. But when you were pulling me off those spikes, one look at your face was enough to know that you'd been just as much of a victim of that sick man's lies as the rest of us. Tell me about the Commissar's betrayal. I don't know if he's a real commissar or not, but yeah, you know he's not. Once he had enough volunteers, the Commissar sent me and the others on a special mission to capture a ship for our escape. By an incredible stroke of luck, he got a hold of a portal that conveniently led straight to the docks. At that creep, I still remember seeing the smug smile on his face as I entered the portal. As you may have figured, the portal didn't exactly lead to the vessel of our salvation. Yeah. Wish you luck. All right. I want to know what happened before you took me to Kamara.
You want to know how and to what end I orchestrated all of this? Ask your questions.
Why'd you kidnap me?
When Irimaris ordered us to lay waste to the monkey settlements, Tazara and I encountered resistance. I have hunted your kin too long not to notice how well you in particular were fending off our attacks. The rout in Tazara's arena, the appearance at the plundered vessel. Your kind are usually powerless against us, but not on that occasion. I began to suspect that you could not have managed it without outside help. Help from our side. I began sending out spies and assassins. My eyes and ears infiltrated your vessel, your cities, and they discovered a trail that led back to one of your worlds. A trail that ended with a burned monkey, the source of the information about where and when my cabal was going to strike. A little trickery to draw you away from the planet. And I had your little informant in my grasp. How the information was reaching his agents, the burned monkey himself did not even know. But based on the units involved and other details, it was clear. No monkey in real space could have gathered such specifics about raid complements and objectives. No, it was inconceivable. The information was being fed to you by my own kind, and I knew who. Irimaris Aziriesh, Archon of the Reaving Tempest, my former mistress. A cowardly bitch who punishes anyone who threatens her grip on power. I knew that to win a war against her, I would need the support of the Reaving Tempest's patron, the Cabal of the Black Heart. So I allied with Nazrake, who presided over the trial. I promised him that Irimaris would be humiliated. I promised him evidence. A lowly monkey that would disgrace Irimaris in the eyes of the Archons. For that performance, I needed you.
He's very angry. Yep. You have spies aboard my ship?
Of course. If I'm not mistaken, you met the infiltrator yourself. A Cabalite who left a lava from Tavantius in one of the monkey. Or did you never work out the reason for the treachery during the raid on your ship so long ago now? Then there is no need for me to mention the sleeper agents hidden on your worlds.
Oh. What agreement?
Overthrowing an Archon is far from easy, even one who has already tarnished her reputation. Every member of a Cabal has their supporters, and Irimaris is no exception. Nazrake promised me a sham trial in the Obsidian Court with a predetermined outcome. Irimaris should have been convicted and dethroned. I was supposed to take her place and turn the Reaving Tempest into a loyal vassal of the Black Heart. Nazrake was supposed to be the axe that fell on her neck. But it fell on mine instead. It was devious and worthy of praise, but why? A secret pact with Irimaris, or is there another reason? I will tear the answer from his throat along with his final breath. It must be said that Nazrake did not have to try very hard to turn the court against me. Not after the stunt you pulled before the assembled Archons.
The tribunal, what was it about?
Who? I have no idea what you saw in your stupor. The homunculus' creature does not elicit specific images. It muddles your mind, forcing it to paint suitable pictures evoking confusion or fear. Neither Tavantius nor I care about fussy monkey rituals. The lava must have created a suitable environment for you. One in which you would be more willing to answer my questions in the Obsidian Court.
What were you doing in my protectorate?
What do any of my kind do in real space? We were reaping. Kamara was clamoring for meat. The Dark City had suffered losses in the latest disjunction. We needed sources of sweet pain to prime its minds and bodies. When the Archon bade my cabal collect the harvest from the region, I did not suspect that it would turn into this game between you and me.
You and Irlet conspiring together. How did that come about?
Conspiring? No. There was no plot between us. She merely rushed to my bait. At first, I planned to use the one you trusted, the burned monkey with whom we had spent long hours awaiting your arrival. But my cousin was so swift. Afterward, she tracked down the monkey, killed him, and took the device that he had been using to contact me. I planted the first poisoned seeds in her soul back at our first meeting. I dropped a hint that I knew what had become of her world. I lured her in and left her with you. Time took care of the rest. That and an unpleasant discovery aboard your own ship. I did not ask her to hand you over to me. No, doing that would have made my poor cousin doubt herself even more than she was already. I simply told her where to seek out the traces of her craft world and the answers to her questions. A favor for a kinswoman, nothing more. And then I made ready for your arrival. For the only way she would reach that place was with you.
I can't believe that Achilles betrayed humanity.
When a monkey is left alone with me and my art of pain, I plunge them into a deep well of suffering from which they will do anything to escape. Your kind have fragile souls. Your convictions and principles are a delusion that lends a mirage of meaning to your lives. Achilles and I had plenty of time alone together before your arrival. When he went out to meet you, he was already mine. I bought his loyalty with a promise to never touch his body or his mind ever again.
Still, what do you know about Irlet's craft worlds?
I know it exists. I know that my cabal found it, helpless and stationary, unable to protect its sons and daughters. I know that Iliad's kin began showing up as prisoners in the Reaving Tempest Spire, where they were fonts of exquisite, delightful pain. I spent too much time beyond the limits of our home to learn more than that. But that was enough to tempt Iliad with false hope.
So you had no intention of helping Irlet?
Why do you say that? I promised to reunite her with her kin. A long-awaited reunion in a torture chamber. I find that very touching. They would have had so much to discuss. But there would have been time for fun as well. We cousins get together so rarely, after all.
So, I mean, yeah. And since he wasn't lying that he would bring them back together. Anyways, tell the truth now.
We've already had words. I have no reason to conceal the truth
Guy
now.
sucks. Yes, he does.
Iliad has outlived her usefulness to me. Watching her face as she learned the truth was priceless.
Yeah, what were those creatures with you when you captured me?
Mandrakes. A foul breed that lurks in the bowels of Camorra. Their ability to find paths through the shadows was put to good use. I promised them forbidden trophies from the Reaving Tempest's coffers once I am Archon.
Hesitates and then gestures to indicate that he is finished speaking. So what do you think the ETA is on the party throwing this guy's head in a microwave? I mean, if I'm not around, it would have been instantaneous. You made a promise to the Mandrakes that you cannot keep. Aren't you afraid of retribution?
Let them come for what they're owed. They will regret it.
Honestly, yeah. The theft of Raikon's son, was that your doing?
Did you not hear me when I answered you the first time? I do not like to repeat myself.
I don't remember. Probably not. I guess that's a no.
Then what else do you need?
What happened after the trial?
I was handed over to the witch cult to do with as they wished. First, they made me fight the dregs in the arena, and then, once they'd had their fill of my debasement, I was granted entry into the blood-stained proselytes.
What do you hope by agreeing to become a proselyte?
The continuation of my existence. When I lost my standing, I became fair game for anyone tempted by the prospect of slaying a disgraced Cabalite. For vengeance, or just for the pleasure of the kill. In Camorra, a lone Drukhari is a target. My talents may be prodigious, but I held no illusions about my chances.
You did not find much favor among the witches, it seems.
You cannot hope to understand the intricacies of Camorra and how it is structured. We are all each other's allies and worst enemies here. Towers of strength and duplicitous traitors both. The cults have always been half a step below the cabals in the hierarchy, and the witches relished the chance to abuse someone who once looked down on them.
That will do.
If our conversation is finished...
When given the chance to join me, you took it readily. That surprised me.
I had no intention of ending my days playing the role of meat in the arena. And then you blithely offered me an alliance after what I'd done to you. Why?
I require help to escape Camorra.
So our interests align, for now.
Tell me about Camorra.
The Dark City is the bastion of the Drukhari, the most magnificent of all our strongholds. The Cabals, witch cults, and the Incubi inhabit the place. with swarms of scourges flying overhead and a myriad of misfits and horrors, including the covens of the homunculi wallowing underfoot. Which do you want to know about?
You're Drukhari Qual, correct?
The Cabals are the foundation upon which rests the power of the one who rules Camorra, Hasdrubal Vecht. Whether it is a mob of berserkers or an organized cartel, their essence is the same. An army of killers, ready to ravage entire worlds at the behest of their leaders, or to rip out the throats of a neighboring cabal in a war declared by the Archons.
Witch cults.
What more do you need to know that you have not already beheld with your own eyes? They are the mistresses of the arenas, and they're the gladiators who feed the audience in their ravenous agony with exquisite spectacles. Cults often travel to real space on the Cabal's raids to revel in the pain and to capture fresh meat for their arenas.
Incubi.
The aloof incubi. They dedicate their lives to the art of killing, so much so that they do not plot or chase after delicious torment. All their hatred and longing for suffering are channeled toward perfecting their skill.
Tell me about the scourges.
Winged Drukhari, who have chosen to go through an agonizing process to become such a monstrosity. They escort raiding ships and inflict the first strike on the enemy. In Camorra, these creatures huddled in flocks so that they do not fall victim to the more formidable of their kin.
I'm interested in the covens.
Artists of the flesh who prefer to hide away in their laboratories and create nightmares from the materials their servants supply. Engines of pain, grotesques, racks, all are the fruits of their subtle craft.
That'll do. Any thoughts on how we can escape this place?
On a mountain of bodies, bathing in our enemies' tears and blood. Do not deceive yourself by thinking we will escape this place alive without violence. I, for one, hope that there will be plenty of it.
Oh, yes, I am definitely hoping for that.
But there is one unfortunate detail. An Arabenian has stepped into your path, one of Kegarak's tribe, who lurk in the tangle of the webway. I've heard them called Harlequins in your tongue. The one that appeared in the Obsidian Court is the most dangerous and unpredictable of all. I'm beginning to think that his visit is a sign that the events unfolding around us have not been left to chance. Perhaps they are the result of interference at the behest of the highest authority.
My companions have not made any further attempts to kill you?
They have not, to my deepest regret. Perhaps it is I who should try to show some initiative now.
Harlequins? Yes, there is a Harlequin roaming around Camorra right now, and he is having it is having fun with us, in a sense. This Harlequin might be a bro.
Do not keep me waiting too long.
Anyways. That's terrifying? Yeah. From what I understand, our Harlequin. Yeah, most definitely. I will deal with you later. For context, the Harlequins have canonically beaten the Custodes before with ease. Oh! That I didn't know about. I was thinking that there were clown elves from space. I do not mess with the clowns. Understood. Oh, wow. Hey, the commissar's head. Yeah, there's one more place I need to go to, because apparently I think I can get Cassia back now. I think. According to a guide I lightly read, trying to find all my companions, I should be able to get Cassia back. Should.
I always keep my options open. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
The rising currents carry the smells of pain, blood, ichor, and failed ambitions. The smells of the Dark City. With my wings flung open, I weave a path through the spires like a dark lightning bolt, chaotic and unpredictable in its patterns to fly its hunts everyone else. Even I, as a scourge gathering a blood feather, do not have the privilege of inviolably around these parts. I may become someone else's prey, except probably not today. This day I am the hunter. My homunculus modified factor just pick up the scent of my prey, and I tread cautiously as I approach it. The stench of Monkey is foul but varied, and the scent of my prey is quite telling. Powerful specimen, rash and reeking of the blood of others. I descend to the minaret that grows the nearest spire and provides me with an excellent view. Accelerative reflexes allow me to assess the situation in a fraction of an instant. It is time. Wait. But I still decide to wait and get a better look at the prey. A male monkey, a pampered upper-caste cub who was fed and equipped with the best the race can offer. I certainly arrived at the Dark City recently. The city which has not yet managed to leave a mark of perpetual expectations. The shard combines spews forth a stream of crystalline projectiles that howl and shatter as they pierce the flesh of the prey. A deadly slashing with lizard drapes the street in bloody snow. The bodies of random passerbys caught in the fire, falling to the ground. This is a common occurrence at the spires. Ooh, nice. Its frantic gaze is looking for my winged figure. The hyper pupils allow me to examine the prey's face. I can see its eyes scrutinize my gear. There is no need to hide anymore. Summon companions to its aid. A mistake. I unleash a new fan of crystalline shards, and the flesh of the prey blossoms with new cuts. Breaks into a run. Oh dear. Clever, by escaping from the open streets, the prey has deprived me of the advantage of my long-range weapon, but I will not let it escape, so I spread my wings and soar over the valley, pelting the prey with bursts of indirect fire. The chase must not end too soon. The petitioner wanted my prey to die slowly. There is a strangeness to the movements of the prey as it dashes away one moment and freezes the next. My receptotropin altered pupils are adept at detecting movement, but they are worse at perceiving stationary subjects, and my prey seems to be aware of this. Grabs someone's weapon from the ground and returns fire at random. The air fills with gunfire. As soon as the prey fires the first shot, everyone starts shooting at everyone else. The chaotic firefight engulfs the entire city. It spreads across the dark city like wildfire, mindless and violent. I am forced into a steep dive, spinning around and dodging the tracks of multiple projectiles. The damn trick worked, and I let out a frustrating squeal. The hunt continues. The prey manages to elude me for a moment by ducking into a crowded street. Okay, this is actually interesting. We're not going by the my character's perspective, but somebody else's. I succeeded in a will test. Oh my god. Oh, hey, I was fine. I rolled a 7 too, so yeah, we were definitely fine. This is an hold on. My foot is itching a bit. Anyways, the jet holster on my back emits a stream of ghostly blue flame, and I continue my pursuit. As I storm into the street, I see the prey again. This is a nice catch. The petitioner wanted me to deliver the prey to her, but I decided to do something different. When it's over, I will impale the body of the prey on a spike protruding from the highest spire so that it serves as a testament to my victory. My flight is swift. Everything unnecessary and atavistic had been cut from my body so that air currents carry it like projectile with splinter rifle. Alas, this is also my weakness. I am so light, even a small obstacle can throw me off course, but the prey has no idea how vulnerable I am in flight. I'm able to definitely do that one. Not that one. Alright, turns on some bystander against me. It only takes the prey a couple of furious shouts to convince those huddled in the alley that a monster is coming for their heads. Lies. I am only pursuing the prey. I am met with frantic gunfire, and after making a sharp ascent, I take a pair of plasma grenades from my belt and hurl them into the crowd. The bodies of the gullible fools who believed the prey evaporate and turn into a bloody mist. The luckier ones fire at me, and one with shots brings me to the ground. I wail furiously and finish them off with pointed bursts from my shard carbine. To cast me down is an indelible insult. The conclusion is drawing closer. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Really? Oh, no. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna fail these either way, so. Alright, the outcome will be decided in close combat, wasting no time. I pray and I seize one another in violent, furious embrace. Every decision made over the course of this fleeting hunt is being weighed, tipping the scale that will ultimately determine the winner. My embedded glands spew hybrid adrenaline into my bloodstream, and my artificial grown muscles convulsively swell under the porous fabric of my ghost plate. I torment the prey with claws protruding from my forearms and knees, and the prey allows me closer, enveloping me in deadly embrace and hoping to suffocate me before I tear it to shreds. I plunge my claws deep into the body of my prey, but it refuses to die. The grip keeps. The grip keeps growing tighter and I cannot breathe. I am flailing into the monkey's grip, yearning to break free. I want to fly away. It is no use. Something snaps my back and I can no longer feel my legs. My strength waning, I reach for the shard-conked mine and shoot the prey right into the face at point-blank range. The crystalline projectile whizzes within a hair's breadth of his face. A crushing blow turns my magnificent weapon to rubble with a mournful crunch. This is Kamura. I'm not going to do this. I die. I am dying at the feet of my prey. No, at the feet of a monkey. A humiliating end for one who earned the status of apex hunter of Kamura through torturous alterations.
What advice do you seek?
Ow.
Let's patch you up.
I won't forget this.
State your intention.
I always have a backup plan.
Ow. Wow. Wait, what?
Speak, Elantak.
Oh, lore warp. Okay. Warp. All right.
Is there money to be made?
Okay, that was a rough encounter, but you know what? We did it. We got through perfectly okay. I gotta be careful with this carpet because it's not a. I need to get like a mat. Laboratory snatching up certain tools, vials, and notes. He conceals some of these items inside his own body cavities. Okay. I have done what you wanted. This isn't what I desired, not to this extent. When the cult of the fatal thirst craves blood, specimen, your blood, my blood, one must be astoundingly insensitive to the vibration of the Dark City not to realize this. Why did the desire my death? You humiliated them. We're humiliating a lot of people who apparently didn't realize that we have that capability. Anyways, Kate Kuros and I agreed that she would send fresh meat against you, but that she decided to undermine my authority by sending out her best. You slaughtered them, and so it was the cult's authority that suffered. But who cares about the pathetic monkey? You are my lackey, and thus it is I who is responsible for undermining the cult's authority. And it wasn't enough for you to just kill them. You enticed one of the bloodstained proselytes to join the monkey's side. As the entire chasm watched, a slap in the face. Wow. You dispatched me to kill the witches. Are you telling me you did not anticipate such consequences? It was supposed to go differently. Your performance was supposed to be a lesson in respect, not a declaration of war. Wow, apparently we effed up his plans royally. You would have killed some unimportant and made the witches' vanity bleed. The witches would have received your head as a slave for the wounded pride. They would have been reminded for a time that I was still someone who could greatly complicate their existence. Instead, you have failed me, all of you. I don't care about, okay, because you promised to get out of here. Forget the old promises, monkey. This is war. My loyal servants are being slaughtered across the chasm. I cannot take any more specimens away with me, and the ones I have already packed are far more valuable than you. And so unravel the rotten threads of the tapestry of fate. Elentak, here's the true nature of the Dark Ones. So what's the plan? I will leave the Anononical Opera and withdraw to the spire of the Reaving Tempest. The witches won't dare to settle their scores under the eye of my patrons, so the Cabal's valuable servant is safe from their ire. As for you, go out into the streets. Ugh. I should have stopped wasting time on this idiocy long ago. All those pathetic simpletons did was weaken my focus and distract me from my masterpiece. At last I can devote all my so I managed to bring down your downfall after all, unholy spawn. Your insight is astounding, specimen, but have you noticed that you have also doomed yourself? Enter the arena. The succubus will not pass up this chance to gut you in front of an audience. Okay. Since you are intent on... Okay, if you manage to kill her, run. Since you are intent on leaving, you might as well release my companions. I cannot transport them to my new sanctuary. You may take them. I found some materials. Are they suitable for new monsters? Wow. Alright, an interesting composition, an unusual set of starting parameters. Awesome. While the witches are preoccupied with ending your life, the prosecutor will kill several of them. Regardless, it is too conspicuous for me to hide from the cult's huntresses. Let my creation perform the symphony of pain. Nani?
Let us not dawdle. Always keep your eye on the prize.
Cassia!
My blade shields me.
Okay. I'm here. At last, I feel something. You see horror and confusion in Cassia's wide open eyes. Her face, neck, and hands are gruesomely scratched, and sticky blood is dripping from the tips of her claw-like fingernails. Why are there so many of you at once? Red, black, violet, scarlet, yellow, dark, maroon. Away with you. Stop swarming my thoughts. Cassia clutches her head again, this time covering her third eye, but you can already feel the breath of the warp coming from its gaze. Zircon, I cannot control it. The powers flowing through Cassia's fragile body make her head swim and your hair stand on end. Your body is burning as if you have been doused with a vat of molten plasteel, and your head is steaming with strange whispers, shadows, voices. Every breath is a struggle, as though something is scratching at your insides, trying to claw its way out of your chest. Your gorge rises. You have survived being exposed to the Navigator's open eye, but will your body and mind hold out if it occurs again? Smile through the pain. All is well, my lady. You can defeat this. I shall stay by your side and help however I can. Cassia struggles to focus her eyes on you. An unfamiliar expression is imprinted on her pale, gaunt face, one that is stern, confident, and imperious. It's the same expression you saw on Theodora von Valencia's face when you first met her. You do not even believe your own words. Look at me. Look, I am an abomination, a monster, and you know what must be done with monsters. An eerie chill runs down the entire length of your body. It is a feeling you forgot, but recollection swiftly follows. Someone else's turmoil and emotions and will that is not your own. This crushing wave is about to consume you. Willpower successful. Okay, 50-50 chance. A haze of anger, despair, and fear smothers you like a burial shroud, but this is not the first time you have had to deal with a surge of foreign emotions assailing your mind. You wish you would die here and now. No. You wish you had never been born in the first place. You summon your will and push these thoughts away as though fending off a sword thrust, and Cassia's feelings dissipate before they can latch onto you. For all those years, fear and loneliness were all you knew. Not anymore. Don't you dare wish death upon yourself when I am with you. I will strive to alleviate your every sorrow. Do not speak of such things. Do you hear me? Cassia digs her sharp nails into her head, and rivulets of blood turn her hair from white to crimson. I could have killed you when we first met. I could have unwittingly robbed you of reason on your ship. It is my fault you were attacked in your own palace. And now her eyes are brimming with red tears as she looks at you with passion and tenderness. I cannot endanger you any longer, Zircon. I will not let you suffer. Cassia concentrates, determined to bring her powers under control until her body jolts as if electrocuted. You know, when darkness envelops you, it takes everything away, leaving no sounds, no smells, no solid footing. Darkness devours every color that tries to make its way in. Every color I tried to create inside. Darkness is withering. It swallows the colors. It chews and consumes, but when despair had overtaken me completely, I could sense I was not alone in that darkness. Someone else was with me. Someone intangible, cold, and colorless. And that realization ravaged my sanity all the more. When the capsule opened, my mind was drowned in grimy shades of crimson and umber and black, and I am going barmy. Must be a British term. I thought I could harness this power, but now let's end this for my sake, for your own, and for all that we have shared. If you do this, I shan't object at all. Cassia uncloses her eyes, unable to bring herself to meet your gaze. Tremors subside for a brief moment, like a resigned victim going still in anticipation of the executioner's axe. A frigid heaviness hangs in the air. Your entire being implores you to run. Quickly, now. Hold her and kiss her. Don't even think of leaving me, Cassia. I won't let you go. Cassia freezes, startled by your touch, and your lips join together in a bittersweet kiss. The taste of blood and tears. You see terror in her wide open eyes, but then her body relaxes and her eyes close along with her navigator's eye. She reciprocates slowly, uncertainly, gently. Please, no more. I cannot breathe. I fear I may faint. Hold her closer. I fear that if I were to let you go, you might want to disappear again. No, I shan't leave. I promise. Cassia is not trembling anymore. Instead, she clings to your chest and rests her head on your shoulder. You can feel her heart pounding in a measured, sweet, and calm rhythm. OZ. Taking on an awkward step back, Cassie gingerly covers her third eye, as if afraid that she might unleash her soul's tempestuous powers upon you once more. You risked your life to save me. For a rogue trader, the ruler of a great dynasty, it was utter lunacy. It was irresponsible. I'm sorry. Cassia's brow furrows indignantly, but her eyes are full of pain and despair. Your protectorate, your billions of subjects, they could have lost their sovereign in the blink of an eye. Yet you, what were you even thinking? I was thinking about a future where we are together. What could you possibly see in someone like me? Wow. And Cassia's voice is almost a whisper. She looks away. I have feelings for you. No, stop. I do. I have feelings for you as well, Cassia says in a breathy voice as she gently holds your hand. And these feelings frighten me, but I do not want to give up on them. Cassia glances involuntarily out of the homunculus' sphere and her body shudders again. might you agree to continuing this another time? I cannot bear to remain in this place any longer. Aww.
Beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Do not plead for swift death!
Oh! Haha. It's gonna be a big fight, apparently. I'm not ready for that. Unfortunately, I actually do need to get going. I'm actually 25 minutes old. I'm almost half an hour past my ending time because I wanted to get Cassia. So what we're going to go ahead and do is call this. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and level up Cassia real quick. And then I have his upgrade 1. Nice. Whoa, what? Oh, wow. Like, yeah, they really changed the UI. That's insane. But yep, romance complete. Also, wasn't there something over here that we should be able to get? Oh, yep.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
All right. So with that, chat, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a stream. Thank y'all for watching.